What's up, y'all? This Rick, man. We here with Real Vision. I'm new with Real Vision. We finna get it popping on the topic that's I find is very detrimental to the community nowadays, and a lot of people ain't talking about. So we finna get right into it.
Yep, my name's Dominique. I'm here with Real Vision. We're here to bring you information about the community, good, positive things that are going on, changes that we want to see in the community, and how we can get feedback from the community about those things. We have a couple topics that we'd like to talk about. Let's get it started.
All right, but before we get into that, I wanna give y'all an individual aspect on a little bit of our background and where we come from, so you know that you're getting a different aspect from different points of view. So my name is Ricky, and I come from the Bay Area, from Richmond, California, and related to our project that we're doing right now.
Yes.
It's a lot about poverty and the things that people go through on a regular basis, and where I'm from, it's real hard to get around. It's real hard to make things shake, on a financial aspect. The basic minimum wage out there in California, I'd say right now is about $11.50. The average rent in California right now, and that's from the Bay Area to LA. There's no way around this. The average rent right now is about $1,300, and there's really no way to make things happen for you, besides paycheck to paycheck, and just trying to make things happen from there. You know what I mean? And it's always a way around it. You just gotta be willing to look deep, dig deep, and progress through it.
Yeah. I think that's a great topic. We have a lot of homeless activity here in Alaska. A lot of people at risk of homelessness. They're one paycheck away from being on the streets, or they can't pay their insurance, or they're making that decision between food and a bill. And we definitely see a lot of that here in Anchorage. I grew up in Anchorage, and I've seen the homeless population grow. There's more people on the side of the street. There's more people dying every year from the elements. It's cold. And that's something that we definitely want to talk about and bring more awareness to. And definitely show some resources out in our community that can help people who are in that situation, whether that be for men, women, families, things like that.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And we want to give you all a few of our resources, let you know a little bit about our insight on it, because everybody has their own insight on it. And people in the world right now, living in that world that's out there homeless on the street, I've slept at parks myself. I've done 8.5 years in prison, got a felony on my background, and people think when they get out of that type of situation that there's nothing that could possibly shake for them, but it is, and I'm here to represent that for myself, and show y'all that it's the way around it. And
Yes.
from here, we want to let y'all know and show y'all that it's possible.
Yeah. My family, we experienced homelessness when I was a child. We were in and out of some shelters during that time, and there are some places now that can help get you out of that type of situation. There's some shelters around town for families or women, or Claire House and institutions like that. There are food drives that are going on. There's Beans Cafe that'll give you meals. But beyond that, there are things that you can do right now to better yourself, to get yourself out of a situation that could lead you to homelessness. That's job readiness classes through 9 Star. Those are free classes. The Housing Association offers free training for basic computer skills, basic job skills, mock interviews. These are things that are important to the community, because if we don't know that, you can't get a job. You can't get out of being broke, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely not. And, from speaking personally, from my personal experiences, I know that it's tough to get a job after having a felony on your record, or just not having the family support, because I had both running against me, getting out of prison after 8.5 years. I was certified as an adult at 16 years old, so from that point, after my mom doing so much, that's usually the person that has your back, but from that point, after mom, she's struggling, et cetera, et cetera. I get out and I move in with my older brother. He needs rent paid. I'm unable to find a job because of my felony. There's nothing I could do. At parks, sleeping at parks, literally with covers over the slide, between the slide and the play set. You know what I mean? And from that point, I'm sitting here now in front of you, talking to you, and all those people out there doing bad and trying to progress. I'm a barber. I work at U-Haul right now. I'm in school for personal fitness. You know, and I'm getting myself together. It's always a way around it. It's always a way through it. You know, you just got to be willing to put in that effort, and then you can make it. And I'm sitting here as a living testament.
Yes.
Straight up.
Yes, I back that 100%. Growing up from that type of lifestyle, being homeless and being in shelters, I've definitely had a different mindset. I decided to become financially responsible for my money and having healthy habits with my money so that I can make sure that I can never get into a position like that. Like, things don't always go as planned, but like I said, Nine Star was great too because they offer jobs for people who have been in prison, because really that's a system that's trying to knock you down and hold you back. Once you get out of jail, you have a record. It prevents you from getting any type of job that's going to get you ahead in life, let alone get a type of career or licensing, because you have a history now with the prison system, whether it be you have to be on parole or a probation, either or, whatever it may be, but it really hinders you from getting up and getting ahead.
It absolutely does. Let me just say, and cut in on that, let me elaborate on that a little bit. Don't make excuses for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That is everybody's biggest problem. They making excuses for themselves. And I can't stand running across a person who would be like, oh, my family this or my family that. Like, it's not all about that. It's about you, you know. And and if somebody dropped you off here on this planet or whatever you believe in, you know what I mean? And you had to make it from there. You're going to make it if you want to make it. And if you don't, you don't. You know, you're going to be out there with everybody else. And it's a tough road from there, you know, because I ain't make excuses for myself. I don't have one complaint in life because I'm here and I did it. And I'm here because I wanted to be here, you know what I mean? And now I'm here with Real Vision. We represent, and we got this video for you.
Yes. So I think that explains what the Information Podcast with Real Vision LLC will be. We're going to bring up different topics each week that concern the community, and they're brought to you by us. Again, my name's Dominique.
My name's Ricky.
And this is Real Vision LLC Information Podcast. Until next time.